Here we are, back with another update video. It's been a while. This is actually a special one because, as you can see by the title, we just recently hit 100 subscribers. Kinda happy about that. Only took me 109 videos. Well, 110, but I got there at 109. Whew, I think I've been doing this since 2019, I think. Started actually really posting like August of that year. So it's been like 3 years, something like that. I feel like I could have grown a lot more had I been a lot more consistent, though. So that's something I'd like to do going forward. Before I get to that, though, I realize this is kind of late because I hit 100 subscribers. Was it last week? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last week by now. I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure it wasn't like, I don't know, as soon as I hit it, like, kind of had a fear a bunch of people would unsub. Then I would, like, have to hit it again. I know that's happened with a lot of bigger YouTubers. I don't know. But it's still here. I actually got to 102. Now back to the consistency. Yeah, 110 videos over the course of 3 years probably, yeah, could have done way better than that, which is something I'd like to work on going forward. I took a lot of breaks, like, really early on, like 2 months in. I mean, not 2 months in. Like, I took like 2 months breaks, like, randomly. I don't think there've been any that long, not recently at least. But yeah, I would like to work on that going forward. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but let's say one a week definitely from now on. It'll probably be more than that. It'll probably be more than that more often than not, but yeah, one a week definitely. Before we're at 110 videos right now, but before the year ends, I'd like to post 50 more from this point on. I think it's, let me see. Yeah, it's May 4th right now. That's 5 of 12. So yeah, I think 50 is pretty doable. That's less than 10 a month. And May just started, so I still have that as well. Yeah, I'll probably end up breaking that easily. Let's try 60 videos. 60 videos from now to the end. Should be pretty easy. If I can follow through with the consistency. What else? I would like to do some longer playthroughs. Like, usually I play pretty short games. Maybe I'll play a game, one recording session, break it up into 2 parts. I'd like to try out some longer gameplay. Only games I really played like that were Mr. Hops, the first and the second one. I think I messed around with some other series earlier on, way earlier on, like first year in. And Psycho, that's a reoccurring game. I still probably play that. Going forward, there's still some stuff I have to do there with like the hardest difficulty. That being said, I'd like to get some more like story, more story-based series in. Oh, another thing. It was about a month ago now, probably closer to 2. We played a game called Station Meltdown. I feel like those 2 videos about that game were probably 2 of my favorites on the channel. I had a lot of fun playing it. I think the whole 100 rooms thing, I don't know where that came from specifically. I just thought randomly, I want to try to get to 100. And it was really cool because the developer actually came and commented on the video. I really appreciate that. Shout out to him. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. Not only his channel, but his itch.io page where you can play all the games that he's made. I think I'd like to make more videos like that. Like, I don't know, it's something you can look back on, as something I can look back on and think that it was probably one of the better videos that I made. But I feel like I could make stuff way better even now based off like what I know and what I had to learn to make something like that. The thumbnails could definitely be better on that, but whew, yeah, I'd like to do that again. Yeah, I think the audio on the last video, maybe last 2, there was an issue with them. That was because Relive is kind of bad, yeah. I thought it was going pretty well, especially now. I think the audio editing got a lot better as time went on. For the most part. But Yeah, Relive, I don't know what it is. It's what I used to record for AMD graphics cards, but I don't know what about it. It's like the settings reset just randomly. So then I'm like, yeah, I'm done with this. So I tried out OBS, which is something that I used to use really like early on. But yeah, at the time my computer wasn't as good as it is now. So yeah, that didn't work out. Now I think it's been handling it pretty well based off the testings I've been doing off camera or on camera, but not on YouTube, you know? So I think I'll be using that going forward. Might try some streaming somewhere down the road, but that's for later. Hmm. Anything else I want to talk about? Oh, I forgot. I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching these videos, everybody who subscribed, left a comment, especially people who are still watching right now. I really appreciate that. Whew. I feel like I can do a lot of growing before the end of the year. That's not a hard deadline or anything. It's more so for me. Like there's nothing that's gonna happen at that point, but I just like to improve by then and like set deadlines for myself. There's a lot of other stuff I'd like to be doing for the channel. I probably play more games on Steam. Like I play a lot of indie games and Dragon Ball, but I'd like to play like I don't know, some more mainstream stuff as well. The last thing that was really mainstream that I played was Wolf Among Us for a bit, but yeah, I don't think I'll complete that series. Not anytime soon. Plus, I had already seen it like a bunch of times. I think I'll just stick with mostly indie games, but I'll try to maybe make like a few clips videos of something more mainstream. Definitely a lot of videos that I've made now that are really cool looking back on. But yeah, I could definitely do better than what I've been doing. I think that's pretty much all I've got to say. I'd like to thank anyone who checks out these update videos. More so for me, looking back again, like I said. Uh, yeah, it's probably going to be really cool for me to look back on all of them years from now. I might even go check out the ones I already posted from like, I don't know when the last one was. Must have been a year at this point. I'll try to be posting probably 2 videos within the next week. There's definitely 2 games I have to go back to. Leftovers and Fear the Spotlight. If there's anything to go back to in those games. I'm gonna have to check that out. But until next time, thanks again, and peace.